All right. Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. We are going to get into another reading, another weeding. Y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. I was trying to troubleshoot my little area here because I'm running a little low on plugs. I got it rigged up, but I was like, ooh, shoot, because I don't know. I don't want the quality of the readings to change, you guys. Let me know if there's anything weird that you hear. There's going to be an echo because there's literally like no furniture in here. I'm in my dining room area. I don't have a dining room table, so I figured I would make good use of it. But yeah, the plugs are being weird just now, and I don't want the camera to tilt, and the camera's up really high, so we're just gonna, this is so strange. But I just wanted to do a reading real quick for you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope these messages help you guys in whatever situation you're in. And we're just going to see what's going on, okay? So y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. You guys donate if you can to the GoFundMe. It is definitely still very helpful. And you get a chance to win a free reading, okay? We're doing our raffle on August 8th, 2024, Lionsgate. All right, to see who wins the free reading. The drama queen just popped out, y'all. It says things aren't as bad as they seem. Careful not to overreact to situations while emotions are running high. So your spirit team is really trying to get you not to like trip out about situations. Like something may look worse than what it is, and I feel like something may turn out better than what you think, okay? So let's see, what are the messages for Pisces spirit? What is it that you want Pisces to know? The villain. Someone is working against you to disrupt your success. Be vigilant and protect yourself against the evil eye, okay? At the bottom, you have the protector. Angels are providing protection while spiritual changes are occurring around you and guiding you to your true path. And then at the back, we have the warrior. Illuminate subconscious fears to defeat and command respect of your enemies. Discover your warrior spirit. Yeah, so it's something that you may be afraid of or something that you may be kind of tripped out about that's not really as bad as what it seems. Okay, you do have protection against some type of evil eye energy. There's definitely somebody or something that's trying to work against you, as always. But it's like your spirit team wants you to know that they're protecting you, and they want you to know that while they're protecting you, they want you to use the skills and the knowledge that you have to basically call it out, okay? Call the devil out for who or what it is. Now, let me stand up because I need to get a thumbnail. Yeah, call the devil out for who or what it is, Pisces. Don't let the fears control you. Don't let the anxiety seep in and like make you be unproductive. Because something is trying to disrupt your success. That's basically the gist of the situation. There's an energy that wants to try to disrupt your success. And that's all that is. Look, fate, creativity. Yeah, there's something that wants to make you think that you're not meant to be doing what it is that you're doing. But in actuality, that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But energies are trying to work together to convince you that you're not on the right path or that something is not meant to be when you know it is. Like if you know in your heart that you're doing something that you're supposed to be doing, or you are in a place that you're meant to be, don't let anything come against you to make you think otherwise. Okay? Spiritual changes are happening. Okay? There are spiritual changes happening around you. Right? And your spirit team is trying to lead you in the direction that you're meant to go, that basically is in alignment with your true life purpose and your life path. But it doesn't mean that what you're doing right now is not a part of that, okay? What else for Pisces? Self-employment in reverse. Some of you may feel like you can't work for yourself or that your business is not successful. Okay. Creativity and surrender. Yeah. Yeah, you may be feeling very overwhelmed right now with your business. Okay. What else for Pisces? Creativity just keeps wanting to come out. And then it came out with children. So there's something that you're growing or birthing. This could be your literal children. I can't see the camera, y'all, so I hope you can see it. I put it high up so we can have more space, but caveats. Okay, there may be a need for you to make concessions. There may be a need for you to get used to something, but there's something that's growing. There's something that you've birthed. Like, this is your child. This could literally be your children. Some of you may have children that are starting to come into the workforce. They're about to get a job. They're going to start working. They could be doing something very creative, or you could have very creative children that require a lot of attention. Like, sometimes our little ones are very rambunctious and they have such a big imagination that it requires a lot of attention. This may be how you were as a child. Okay? That crystal keeps hitting that. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. You could have been very creative as a child, but there's some type of structure that you're breaking out of. Like, maybe as a child you thought you had to have a certain job to be successful, or you thought you had to live life a certain way in order to have what you want, and this could be something that you're now breaking an illusion of in your own mind. We have engagement and nature. Okay, so again, the trees are talking. Maybe go back and watch that talking trees reading. Nature, trees, the atmosphere around you is trying to communicate with you something about your creativity, possibly something about your children. Okay, what else for Pisces? Self-care. Yeah, so it's imperative right now that you take care of yourself in order to be able to show up at 110%, for sure. Your self-care is connected to your creativity. So if you are not taking care of yourself, or you're not recharging your batteries properly, it's going to affect how much you create. Yeah, nature again, and happiness. So there's a need for you to get out into nature, y'all. There's a need for you to get out into nature. There's a need for you to be around trees and water and maybe even rock structures like mountains and cliffs and whatever is in your natural environment, your habitat right now. You're more positive when you take care of yourself. You're happier when you take care of yourself. You, I feel, are going to be in a position very soon, or if not already, where there's a happiness that's going to flow in to your life. Okay? Just communicate naturally. Like, be who it is that you are. Don't try to be a certain way when it comes to the way that you break things down. Like, because for so long, y'all know I've been trying really hard not to cuss, but that's just, it's just a part of me. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's just a part of me to say certain things that are, edgy and sarcastic. And it's not like I'm trying to be that. It's just, that's how it comes out my mouth. But yeah, be yourself. Take care of yourself. And that's how you're going to be the happiest, I feel like, in your life. Let's see what else. Hey, Percy's just down here being nosy, trying to see what's going on. The cats, y'all, they are exploring. They're exploring different places, trying to figure out what's going on in here. It's so funny to me. Because especially Snowflake and Percy, they've only known one place. Like, they've only lived in one place after the shelter. Now, Cosmo, he was in my acquaintance's home, and then he came to our home, and now he's in this home. So he's experienced moving and relocation before, and I think that's why he acts the way he does. But it's so funny watching Snowflake and Percy just kind of like sniff around. It's hilarious, y'all. But let's see what else for Pisces. Give me more when it comes to this message. Why do cards keep flipping in reverse? Blockages. Yeah, it's like there is a path that's opened for you right now. that I feel you have to be on your A game to be able to see it. There's a blockage that's being removed. Caution. Oops, sexual fantasies. Or something that's very attracted to you. Something you're very attracted to is also attracted to you. What else for Pisces? Obsession. Ciao. So since you were a child, Pisces, you probably had a bunch of weird interactions with people, whether they were platonic, romantic, or professional. You probably had a lot of weird situations that have gone down. You've received a lot of strange reactions from people because I feel like people are obsessed with your energy, because I feel like your energy creates waves for other people. Like, you may feel very overwhelmed sometimes. You may feel like you're being blocked in situations. You may feel like the easy way out of a situation is just to go get a job. Like, just say you have your own business and you may be really frustrated with what's going on in your business. And you may be feeling like, I can't get ahead, or I'm not getting anywhere. It's like taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. I feel like that's about to change, first of all. Second of all, I feel that a lot of you guys may have believed that you had to be a certain way, like I said earlier, or you believed that you had to do a certain thing in order to be successful, and you're realizing, or you're about to learn through your experiences, that that is not true. There's something about you, like, working on something since you were a child, or there's something about, like, your experiences with employment, like working for other people versus working for yourself. Yeah, leveling up in life purpose. You are leveling up in life. Like, something is what I feel like there's something that you're meant to do. There's something that you are creatively inclined to do. And you may feel very overwhelmed with it at this time, but you're being asked to basically take better care of yourself, get outside, get in nature, come out of your cave so that you can see the reality of what life really is. I feel like there is someone obsessed with your progression. There's someone here who maybe they have sexual fantasies about you, but I just feel like if it's not sexual, it's platonic, and they're just very much so obsessed and very much so involved with where you're going in life and what it is that you're doing in life. Okay, what else for Pisces? Performer in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, it's like something about you being naturally who you are. Like, just showing your natural personality is what's going to bring you a lot of success and happiness in whatever this situation is. Kind of having like a childlike energy and just being happy doing whatever it is that you're doing on your own. Transformation and the title card. Yeah, there's something about your job or your career that's changing. Let me just see something. Boom. Okay, I just had to see where I need to hold it. There's something about your job or your career that's changing. Things are changing in your life. Your life is transforming. And I feel like it has to do with your level up, how things are moving forward for you. You're naturally happy when you feel taken care of. Like, maybe when you can get your hair done or haircut. Maybe when you have a new outfit. Maybe when you have your nails done. Or there's some type of positive decor items that you can buy for your home. Things that you really want to do. I feel like that's what makes you most happy, when you feel comfortable, when you feel secure. I feel like you naturally take care of yourself. You are naturally happy. But that's when you're most yourself. Like, when you're just naturally happy, or when you feel rested, when you feel like you got a good night's sleep, or you were able to watch one of your favorite shows, or you were able to play one of your favorite video games, or you were able to talk to one of your best friends, or whatever makes you happy in life. Maybe getting a massage, getting your hair done, nails done, whatever. When you're able to do those things, it makes you more authentic to who you truly are. I feel like when you're uncomfortable, or when you're taken out of your comfort zone, that's when you start to become like a different version of yourself that's not exactly like in alignment with who it is that you are. And that somebody could know that could be a situation where whoever this is that's trying to work against you, trying to disrupt your success, disrupt your focus, That's what they're trying to do. It's like they're trying to disrupt your business or your employment or the way that you do things. This could be energy being sent towards you, so you know how to combat it, which is to take care of yourself regardless. Even if you can't go pay to get your nails done, or even if you can't like buy a new outfit, you might be able to create a new outfit. Creativity, like you might be able to take something and refurbish it and make it new again. Maybe you want to paint some furniture and you want to refurbish some furniture, and it may not be a new piece, but it could be something that you make new through your own creativity. You might sew up a new outfit from an old outfit and just change it up a little bit, and that's going to make you feel that same feeling of if you were to go in the store and buy something new. So Spirit is trying to tell you to be creative about the ways that you fulfill yourself. Okay. What else for Pisces? Helping hand. Mentor, guidance, showing you the way, supportive. So be mindful of people who are trying to so-called support you. Be mindful of the advice that you take from people, even from me. Like, I wish the best on to you guys. Like, I don't wish any negativity on you guys at all. I hope that these messages help you. But even with me, like if it's something that you don't necessarily align with, or something that doesn't resonate with you, as I always say, like go with what you know. Don't take anything with you that doesn't belong, even if it's from a source that you feel like you can trust. If it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't mean that that's necessarily a bad person. It just means that it doesn't align with you. Yeah, learn the lessons. Your spirit team is trying to help you learn a lesson when it comes to people who you feel like you can trust, who you feel like are guiding you, who you may ask help for in the past. So your spirit team is trying to help you learn a lesson that those people don't always have your best interest at heart, or those people don't always know what's the best thing for you in your situation. Yeah, there's love and hate. So I feel like whoever this person is who's a villain in your life, who's trying to distract you or work against you or disrupt your progress, they're trying to make it seem like they're helping you, but they're not. Because there's something about this person to where they have this love-hate relationship with you. And me personally, if you love someone, there's really no room for hate, you know? So if somebody is like in this mentality where they have this love-hate relationship with you, I feel like it's fake. So Spirit is trying to teach you the lessons when it comes to fake people who act like they love you but really hate you on the back end, or they have some type of animosity towards you. What else for Pisces? Y'all be sure to like the video. Stand your ground. Yeah. Stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground. Ooh, and I just said it. Look, fake friend, envious, gossiping, shady, ill wishes, negative energy, malicious intent, covetous. Yeah, somebody's trying to help you, but really I feel like really this person is holding you back in some way, because they may even have like some type of hidden resentment. And I'm hearing Beyonce, I'm just so full of resentment. I may never understand why. I'm doing the best that I can, and I've tried to forget this, but I'm much too full of resentment. I know she was attractive, but I was here first. Been riding with you for 6 years. Why did I deserve to be treated this way by you? Bullshit. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So somebody may feel like they got somewhere first, or they were there first, and they should have something that you're getting. Okay, but you're getting it. Somebody may be acting like, oh, I'm going to help you get this promotion, Pisces. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get this person or whatever. I'm going to help you with this. But I just think that somebody's help was fake, and they resent you within reason on their end. Reasonable requests, concerns, expectations, and reactions. So whoever this person is, they feel like what they're doing is reasonable. Like, I guess this is the way of life that they're used to in whatever way, shape, or form. This person is used to this way of life. Let me find a deck, y'all, because I done took all my decks out. I did not pull a tarot deck out. Let's use this one. Ciao. Ciao. I just heard sugar, honey, iced tea. Prettiest one I see. Okay. So this could be about beauty. This could be about looks. There's something about you that's very true and real and authentic. You just get things like somebody is seeing a situation where they feel like you just get things and you're not blocked at all. And you're just being yourself and you just get everything that you want. And they feel like they have to do so much and like step out of their comfort zone to get what it is that they want. I feel like there's someone who's stuck in the rat race. Like they're on the hamster wheel. Like you may work for yourself. You may be your own like boss. I don't know if somebody's trying to get you to do things that are outside of your means because they may work for a job and they get a steady paycheck, but you don't. Maybe you have to be more careful about how you spend your money. And somebody may be trying to get you to be distracted. Maybe they want you to spend money and do things that you know are outside of your means. And I feel like it's because, I don't know. It's just because maybe, I don't know. Fuck. Ooh, High Priestess in reverse, Strength reverse. There's a secret that's coming to the surface. Something is being exposed. I also feel that overreacting or stressing about a situation is going to be against your intuition. Your intuition is telling you to like hold back and not be excessive or not be too reactive. I don't know if it's like you holding back when it comes to like wanting to say something or like holding back your temper. Because for some of you, I feel like your intuition is telling you not to lose your temper, or your intuition is telling you not to go off on somebody, or your intuition is telling you to kind of like be poised with your responses because somebody may be trying to get you out of your comfort zone or make you react to something that would make you like blow up. But for some of you, I feel like it's with finances or it's with like discretion. When it comes to certain discretion, yeah, your intuition is telling you to have discretion with what you say to people, what you tell people about yourself, what you expose about yourself, or what you do on a regular basis. Okay, so what is the situation for Pisces? Ooh, there's something that's very inconsistent. Something may also be unconventional. This could be you working for yourself. This could be self-employment. Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there's some type of celebration that you're having right now that's very unusual, or it's very unconventional, or it's just something that's not usually like it. People don't really see this very often, whatever this is. Like you're getting something, Pisces, in a very unconventional way. And people are seeing you celebrate this or have this harvest come in. You may have an inconsistent friend as well. Disloyal. Someone is disloyal. What's this Hierophant reversed? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you got proof of someone's disloyalty. You may also have, I don't know if, okay, it kind of feels like there may be someone who works a 9 to 5 and their money is very consistent, but your money may be inconsistent, and they could be trying to get you to spend money on things that you don't need to spend money on. So Spirit is telling you use your intuition and hold back or save or do whatever it is that you need to do. Yeah, Fool card and the Hermit. So you're learning something new. You're learning some type of new information, or you're gaining some type of new information. You could also be discovering a new opportunity that's very unconventional. Or you could be finding out, I feel like you're finding out new information about a person, and it has something to do with them being inconsistent or untrustworthy or non-committal. What's the Hierophant reverse? Oh my God. Queen of Pentacles. So this Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I don't know. Doesn't matter, the signs. Queen of Pentacles. This earth sign could be worried or anxious about something. Something is changing. There's change approaching a situation or a person, and they're like stressed out about it. You see that the death card is coming towards them from behind? It kind of feels like somebody's worried about what's to come in the future. What's this Hierophant reverse? Sorry, putting her back on the floor. What's the Hierophant reverse? Oh my God, the Two of Wands. Somebody wants you to make bad decisions. But I feel like you're making good decisions. Or you're doing things in your own way. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. Somebody is really thrown off, worried, stressed out, anxious about changes that are coming. Somebody is afraid of changes that are coming. I feel like you also walked away from a situation. You're separating your energy from a situation. You're choosing not to stress yourself about something or worry about something. I don't know exactly what this is, but you're just not satisfied in a situation. But however, I feel like if you were a little worried about leaving something behind, like, okay, this could even be about a job, right? If you were worried about quitting a job and starting your own business, leaving some type of regular paycheck behind, I feel that you're starting to see proof that it was in your best interest to do that. You're starting to see proof and evidence that walking away from something that didn't serve you was in your best interest. Even though it was scary, you may not have consistent wins or consistent good news. Like, you may have a trickle effect, like the water is trickling, just drip drops of positivity, drip drops of good news, a trickle effect of like good things coming in. It's very inconsistent, but I feel like overall it shows you that you've made good decisions. Okay, what's the issue in this situation? The Wheel of Fortune. So things are shifting and changing. Like, things are like the tables turn, things flip around. It's very uncertain. Like, something is very inconsistent and very uncertain when it comes to what you're doing. And I feel like that's what's causing the major anxiety or stress. Something changes all of the time. But I feel like Queen of Swords tells me that you expect this, or you know how to deal with these changes, or you can see some type of changes coming. This could be analytical, like with analytics. This could be with data. Like, you can track the data. Like, if you have a flower arranging business, or not flower arranging, but like maybe you're a gardener or something like that, you know that you're going to get less business in the wintertime because the plants are dead. You know what I mean? So there's some way that you can gauge these shifts. This could also be astrological, like with the planetary bodies, things like that. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Page of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely confirmation and proof that something is changing. Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Somebody communicating with you. Somebody's communicating with you, and that makes something in your intuition go off. Like an alarm in your head, or a switch that gets flipped when it comes to someone communicating with you, and it confirms that there's some type of change. Or somebody's communication has changed. Somebody's message has changed. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Knight of Swords. Yeah, so it's like somebody's message has changed, or someone is communicating with you differently than how they did before in the past. Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody refuses to see that you've changed, or maybe this is you. But there's definitely a message that's changed, or somebody's communication has changed. Y'all be sure to like the video. What should Pisces do in this situation? What action do you want Pisces to take? Ooh, not the Five of Wands, bitch. I feel like they want you to learn from this. Like, learn from people switching up. Like, maybe someone was trying to be really helpful, and then all of a sudden they got really hateful because they saw that you were seeing what you wanted or getting what you wanted. It kind of feels to me that someone is irritated that you're getting what you wanted in a situation, or that something is working out for you. Even if you don't feel like it works out. Like, I feel like there's something that's very seldom. Like, I don't know if somebody saw you having this success, or somebody saw you in a good place and they didn't realize that it's not something that's normal. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting with this message. It's like somebody saw you get a bunch of money, or somebody saw you have some type of celebration or a good moment in your life, and they thought that that's what happened every day because they was counting your money. Like, you know the saying when people say, like, don't count other people's money, or somebody's in your wallet. That's when it's like somebody thinks from the outside looking in that you just have it like that all the time. And I don't think you do, because something is very inconsistent. You make good decisions and you see the results of those good decisions, but it's very inconsistent. It's not something that you can just snap your fingers and then you just have what you want. You have to work for it. You guys put in work. There's a lot of steps that go into you getting what it is that you want, or having what it is that you want. And whoever this is, they just think that that happens for you all the time. And it's like, I feel like because they think that whatever this is just happens to you all the time, they have this animosity towards you, or they're communicating with you very aggressively. Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody doesn't even realize how prepared you have to be for something. Like, somebody doesn't realize how much your brain is moving 100 miles a minute. Like, you literally have to cross all your T's and dot all your I's 5 paragraphs before you get to the paragraph that you're crossing T's and dotting I's for. Like, you have to prepare for things months in advance. You have to prepare for things so far ahead because you're in whatever position you're in, because you know that you got to stretch your money, or that you have to be, you know, very vigilant about how you spend your money and how you do what it is that you do. But somebody just thinks just because you're prepared, or just because you make wise decisions, that you just have things falling into your lap all the time. That's not how the fuck it goes. The way that Spirit wants you to handle this situation, they want you to know you have options. You have options as to how you can handle a situation. You can either argue and fight with somebody, or you can learn from a situation. What's this Five of Wands? What's this Five of Wands? Death card. The World and the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely an ending. Something major is coming to a close. There's finality in a situation. You're going to gain a clearer understanding of something as you move forward. Or you're going to gain a clearer understanding of something that you moved forward from. It's like you're going to understand why you had to move on, or why something had to end. You're being guided, though. Your spirit team is helping you move forward. You're not alone in a situation. They want you to have hope when it comes to whatever's changing in your life, and fight for what's yours. Stand your ground. What's the Five of Wands? Ten of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like your spirit team wants you to observe what's going on right now. They want you to be very observant of what's going on right now. A lot of what you said is going to be confirmed. There's something that's shifting in the atmosphere, in the universe, through time. Something about time is changing, or the times are changing. And I feel like you may have predicted something or said something about changing times or something like that. And whatever you said is being realized. If people don't want to listen to you, they don't have to listen to you. Don't try to force a situation. So there's some type of burden that's going to be coming to an end in your life. You're not going to have to struggle or stress about something, Pisces. But Spirit wants you to learn from the situation that you've been through. Something about you no longer forcing something. Like your spirit team doesn't want you to force something anymore. They want you to just kind of observe and learn from a situation. Watch the changing times. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? And the 3 of Swords. You've been doing something on your own for a really long time, and that's about to change. I feel like you're going to have what you need. You're going to have more than what you need. There's going to be an abundance of resources, wealth, time, energy, and they don't want you to like flounder it. I also feel like they don't want you to like allow what happened in the past to mess up what's happening right now, because this is like a new leaf being turned over. Okay. What's hidden from Pisces in this situation that they don't see? 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be given some type of gift, or you're going to receive some type of like payout. You're going to get something that I feel like you deserve to get. Okay. You don't see that you're going to get something that you deserve to get. Whatever's been kind of trickling in, because that kind of reminds me of the 6 of Pentacles. Whatever's been kind of trickling in, taking its sweet time. I feel like it's about to, you're going to get more consistency. Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You're being rewarded for whatever actions that you're taking. Like you're learning things along the way. There's a goal that you want to reach, and you're learning things along the way. Spirit just wants you to pay attention to what you're learning along the way. You may even get a new idea while you're traveling. Take action to invest in the things that you want to invest in, that you feel like are worth your time, that get you closer to your goal. What's the 6 of Pentacles? 8 of Wands. Who is that? That's Snowflake. Come here, girl. 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. And we saw the 2 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Wands. So the number 2 could be significant. August 2nd. I'm hearing like 2 p.m. You may want to set an alarm for 2 p.m. Also, this could be about February. You may want to go back and look and see what happened around February. Yes, I see you, girl. There's some type of juggling that's been taking place. There's some type of balance that you've been trying to maintain. Yes, baby, I see you. What's wrong? This is about communication as well. There could be some type of communication coming in quickly about something that you're being given or that you're about to receive. I feel like this is about your work or what you're doing for work. Yeah, August 2nd is significant. I don't know what August 2nd is for you, but it's something about August 2nd because you got the 8 of Wands and you got 6 Pentacles plus 2 is 8. Then you have the 2s. So yeah, there's a change happening. I feel like your spirit team doesn't want you to force things, but they also want you to push. They want you to push yourself just ever so slightly to where you constantly make improvements. There's something that you're almost to the end. You've almost reached your destination. You've almost like come full circle when it comes to having something or doing something or finishing something. They want you to finish strong. Because they're protecting you and there is a change that's happening. But they want you to finish strong. They don't want you to give up or give in. Even though you may feel like you're getting pulled into a bunch of different directions and like there's a tug of war on you, your spirit team wants you to continue to maintain the flow and the balance. You may meet someone who's going to give you some type of information or assistance with something. What the hell was that? What's the Six of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. You've been waiting a long time for something to move forward, and it's about to move forward quickly. You could have been waiting for some type of money or a payout to come. It's going to come. You may be receiving communication that you're going to get some type of like assistance, finances, money. It's like, it feels like you were on your last leg with something and you were just kind of like struggling to get by, trying to maintain, or waiting for some type of communication to come in. It's going to come in so that you can receive whatever you have, like whatever you need. You don't see this coming. The way that you have to communicate with a person or with an organization may have changed. Like, I don't know if this is a caseworker who's changing, like your caseworker on a case may have changed, or there's some type of like change or shift that's happened. Yeah, and I feel like what your spirit team wants you to do is to keep pushing yourself to the finish line. Like, keep focused, keep taking action towards your goal, and be positive and hopeful when it comes to achieving it, because you fighting for whatever this is going to bring something in. Yeah, King of Cups, Four of Cups. Somebody has some type of regret. I almost said resentment again. I kind of feel okay. I kind of feel like if you guys like worked for a job and your coworkers knew that you were going to start your own business, and then you ended up quitting that job or deciding to work full time on your business, you may have had people that told you things that were going to happen and they actually happened. Like, you may have had haters or naysayers who said things to you about like, oh, you need to be careful, Pisces, because you know when you do this and da 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 and whoop de whoop, blah blah blah. And you may have been discouraged because a lot of the things that they were saying was coming true. But I feel like you didn't give up in a situation, and that's creating some type of change for you. There's an opportunity coming in that you don't see, or there's something you're going to be given that you don't see. And it's because even though you may have been a little discouraged because what those naysayers were saying actually did kind of happen, and you had to like pick up the pieces, you still didn't give up. You still didn't stop. You're doing something on your own. And you may be feeling disappointed because of how long something is taking, but I feel like it's about to speed up. Let me get some of these. I feel like it's about to speed up for sure. And that's what's hidden. You've been waiting for a long time. Something may have taken like 7 years, 7 months. But in August, you're going to receive something that's like basically your justice. Someone's lurking. This could be your cousin. Lurking online, lurking on your social media. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to these messages? Sister. So this could be your brother or your sister, dream guide, faithful. What else for Pisces? Family issues, yeah. There's something going on with your sister, your brother, or your cousins. Family issues. Ooh, jealous. Undress me. What the fuck? Somebody in your family may be jealous of your looks, or they're jealous that you attract a certain type of person. This could be your real family, your blood relatives, or somebody who you consider family. What else for Pisces? Damn. Pregnancy, that came out fast. Yeah, there could be someone pregnant in your family. This might be your sister. Ooh, child. STD, child. And love. Somebody might have an STD from somebody who they claim to be in love with. I don't know, child. Family issues. What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages? Siblings, brothers, but it's in reverse. So it could be sisters, brothers. It don't matter. I was getting a brother. Didn't I say that? I did say that just now. So this, I said sisters, but this could be your brother. Like this, you could be the feminine energy and you could have a brother who's jealous or a cousin who's watching you online. People in your family could be lurking, trying to see what you're doing, especially if you post a lot online. Clingy and losing interest. Yeah, or this could be something going on with your brother. I don't know. Brother, your sister, your cousin. Family issues. Somebody's clinging to a relationship, or they're clinging to someone. Like this could be your family trying to cling to you because they see you about to be successful in a situation. Take it how it resonates. Those are the cards that came out. Your brother may have gotten someone pregnant, or your sister may be pregnant by someone. I don't know. I just feel like this is talking about like how fucked up other people's lives may be compared to like how your life looks to these people. You get what I'm saying? It kind of feels like these people are trying to attach themselves to your success, or they're very obsessed with like the fact that you seem to get things very easily, even though they don't see the work that you put into it. And it's because they've got so much bullshit going on in their own life that they're not dealing with. So it's like, therefore, they want to judge you with what you have going on because they may feel like you just get things so easily, like you don't have to stress. But your life is full of stress. You just deal with it differently. You have an unwavering belief in your higher power. It's like somebody feels like you have favor, but I feel like you do, but at the same time you don't. Because this could be a fake friend, this could be family members. Somebody believes that you have more favor in life than they do. But it's like you don't, because you still have to go through the same things that they have to go through. It's just you listen to spirit, you listen to God, you listen to your higher power, and you listen to your intuition. So it's like technically you do have more favor because your spirit team and your guides and the angels and God see that you trust them. They all see that you are putting in your best foot forward. You're putting in the most effort that you can to get what it is that you want. So they do give you more favor, but it's not that you don't have to deal with the problems that everybody in life has to deal with. Okay. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. There's a relationship here that's going on. Somebody is having issues in their family dynamic because one person is clingy and one person is losing interest. I don't know. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to these messages? Child support. Journey, kick them to the curb. Take a new direction, walk away if you need to. Protection, guarding your heart, waiting before dating again, coming out of your shell. It was meant for somebody to be on child support or for somebody to get kicked to the curb. You may have a baby mom or a baby dad who's pregnant by somebody and they're going through problems. Or you got a baby dad or an ex-husband who has somebody pregnant, a baby mom or an ex-wife who's pregnant by somebody. And they could be having issues with their partner or spouse. And they might be looking at your life and like if you're a man and you have to pay child support to this woman and she's pregnant by somebody else, I don't know. Maybe she could be trying to fight you in court. I don't know. But it's like a situation where somebody's just looking at your life and like really either resentful because they feel like they're doing the best that they can, but they feel like you always get some type of favor. But I just feel like you work for it. Okay, whatever. What else for Pisces? Gold digger. Ooh. So somebody is using child support to like milk someone dry of their finances. Breakup and manipulator. Yeah, if you're the feminine energy, somebody may be trying to say that you're using somebody for child support. Or you're using the child to like get what you want. I don't know what that is, but either they're saying it or their family is saying it. There's some type of manipulation going on about finances or somebody's image. What else? Romantic gesture wanted to pop out. Clearly, please, Spirit, for Pisces. What else? Can I get one more card? Single woman. Okay. Yeah, it's like this energy where somebody's like, oh, well, Pisces only has what they want because of this or because of that. But no, you work fucking hard. Sneaky. Going behind your back, telling lies about you, having secret affairs. Finances, in it for the money, need financial support, getting what you deserve. So y'all need to be mindful of gold diggers, people only around you to get what you have or try to like take from you when it comes to your money. I feel like there's either a person claiming that you're a gold digger, they may owe you child support, or there's somebody around you claiming, I don't know what. Wait, there's somebody either claiming that you're a gold digger and you may have them on child support. It could be a baby dad or ex-husband claiming that you're a gold digger and that's the only reason why you want child support. Or their family could be saying this. Or as a masculine, you may have somebody who's only around you for the money. This could be a single woman who just gets pregnant for child support so they can get money from people. I just feel like you need to be careful of somebody who is trying to play on your kindness or take your kindness for weakness. I've just been getting this vibe this whole reading where it's like someone's looking at your life and they're like counting your money or counting how much money that you have in your bank account. Look, envy, the great star of Africa, envy. It says envy is the religion of the mediocre. It comforts them, it soothes their worries, and finally it rots their souls, allowing them to justify their meanness and their greed until they believe these to be virtues. Yeah, so somebody is like, yeah, and then you have death. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. Yeah, so it's like you're well-organized. You make good decisions. And even though it doesn't always work out in your favor, there may be some inconsistencies, and you may have to be patient about things. You ultimately get what you deserve. You ultimately get what it is that you want. But I feel like someone is like thinking the opposite, or I don't know. It's like somebody is envious or jealous of you, or they're being fake with you, trying to go behind your back, lying about you, doing things behind your back or saying things behind your back. It's just someone that I feel, this is like an energy of a person who I feel is upset or jealous because you don't need people or cling to people the way that they do. This could be a friend, a fake friend. This could be a family member, could be an ex. I feel like you decided to take an opportunity, Pisces, that was very unconventional, and someone has a whole lot to say about that shit. And a whole lot of strong words to say about it because they want to try to shift or change your perspective. And what they said may have been partially true, but at the same time, it's not necessarily true to your situation because you have made a decision to do things in a certain way that best fits you. And I feel like someone feels like you get your way all the time, but really it's like someone has been obsessed with you. I feel like this could be your sibling because you have the two kids right there. Brothers and siblings came out in reverse. So this may be your sister or you may be someone's sister. It could be your brother. It could be your sister. It's a sibling. that I feel is jealous or disappointed that you don't want to have a relationship with them. This could even be a friend that you call sis or bro or somebody like that who's saying things behind your back, calling you names and things like that. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I feel like Spirit wants you to keep focusing on your goal because something is changing for you. It's changing for the better. And they want you to have hope and faith that you're going to get what it is that you need. I just think that when it comes out in the reading, they want you to know about these people so that you can govern yourself accordingly if you have to be around them. And it's like they want you to learn from what you're experiencing on your way up so that you know how to deal with it once you get to the top, okay? What's the advice for Pisces when it comes to these messages? Okay. Larimar, be yourself. Or Larimar. It says, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Yep. And that's what that performer card in the reverse. Like, I feel like you are most authentically yourself when you feel taken care of, when you feel secure, when you feel safe, when you feel comfortable. So do things that make you comfortable. Don't do things that make you feel uncomfortable if you can help it. I know there's things that we have to do sometimes, but if you counteract the things that you have to do with some of the things you want to do, like I enjoy watching Sims content with my whole heart. And when I've had a long day, I can watch certain Sims content creators and it literally feels like everything washes away. Because that's what I like to do. That's a form of self-care for me, is watching people play The Sims or playing myself. They've just been doing so many updates lately, child. I don't have time to re-update all the mods. It is just tiresome. And when I get real nice and comfortable, then I'll do it. But yeah, that's what I do to take care of myself. Like when we move, the fact that it's hot as fuck upstairs, I'm taking a cold shower almost every night. And it feels good because I sleep good. And then I wake up the next day and continue to do what I need to do. So whatever it is that you have to do to make yourself feel 100% again, or to make yourself feel whole, your spirit team is telling you to do that. Okay? Because I feel like since you were a child, someone has been obsessed with your creativity or your ability to have what you want, or the image of what it appears to be for you to have what you want all the time. Someone's been obsessed with that. And I feel like, I would just, not really pay it attention, but also learn from it. Okay? Hope Diamond Wrath. It says the best fighter is never angry. 5 of Wands. Yes, like fight a situation with positivity. Fight a situation with hope. Push through with a positive mindset. And then Amazonite, truth. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. So yeah. I feel like you guys see the truth in the situation. A lot of people around you, I feel like, want to lie to themselves about what life is or what it takes to get to where they want to be. Because, for example, like sometimes my brother, right? My brother from my father's side. I only have a brother on my father's side. My mom never had any other children. I was her only child, but he had my brother and my sister. So it's kind of like, my brother has always been this person who's got these like failed ideas and failed schemes, and he wanted me to promote his business on my channel, and y'all never saw that shit because I don't trust or believe anything that he does. And then when I was at the old house, he came into my house trying to tell me how to run my goddamn house and wasn't paying not one lick of fucking bills. And tried to get all up in my face, and I slapped the shit out that nigga. And a lot of y'all who've been watching me for a while remember I said something about that. And it's like, but it's like he looks at my situation and he looks at my life, and I believe he came to my house that day thinking that I was having so much, and he's just like, he's weird like my dad. Like my dad had a major influence on him. And I feel like it's partially genetic as well. And it's like he's very delusional about what I'm obligated to do for him. So that's why I don't talk to that nigga. Cause then he will say something to me and act like he's like my dad will do the same thing. They will both shit talk me to my whole family and be talking mess to the point where my family members will call me and be like, "You good?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, why you ask?" Cause I already know it's some conversations going on the back end. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Ain't nothing off kilter with me. I'm super good." Yes, girl. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? Like, it's that type of envy. It's like somebody who I feel like has been envious and jealous of you for a long time, who's trying to work against what you have going on or change what you have going on or distract you from what you have going on or to make you afraid to take on some type of challenge. Snowflake, get out of that bag. She done knocked the whole bag. I got these wreaths, y'all. She done knocked the whole bag over. Child, she in the bag. Let me go. I'm just saying, don't let somebody distract you. There's a transformation taking place. Spirit wants you to push through. They want you to continue to see yourself evolving. They want you to see yourself in this new light of who you truly are. They want you to acknowledge what you really have going on and not allow what people say you have going on or how people try to project on you to affect how you see yourself. They want you to make sure you take care of yourself and basically show up as your most true and authentic self. And even when you deal with situations, continue to have that positive mindset or outlook so that you don't get distracted by things that are unnecessary at this time. I hope that helped you guys. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below, put the brains in the comments if it resonated. If you want to be entered to win a free reading, you guys, click the link below for the GoFundMe. It's still very helpful for you to donate. I promise you it is. If you can, but if you can't, just engage with the content, you guys. I love y'all very much. And remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.